Hey guys, welcome to a quick video. Just wanted to show you guys what I just finished up, and that would be this new shelving unit right here. It's actually a bookshelf. It's the Z line that you get from Staples, and they're blowing them out pretty cheap for clearance. I bought one at full price maybe like a year and a half ago, but they're finally getting rid of the line. So I figured up now would be a good time to pick it up. So this is kind of the full system corner here. Let's see if we can actually see this. It's a little dark, but we got the Saturn kiosk in the corner, and a bunch of systems on the right, a bunch of systems on the left. So kind of give you a tour. We got Dracula X Rondo of Blood running on the PC Engine. But this is how it's set up. The first shelf has the Sega Genesis with the Power Base Converter Model 1 to play my Master System games. And as crazy as this looks, yes, I do have an audio mixer. This is actually what I used to use on my albums. I think I used this on both the On Scene and Future Fear. But now that my equipment has vastly changed, I really don't need a mixer even as small as this one is. So this Yamaha, at least for now, is used to mix the output of the Saturn kiosk, because it has two speakers on the top there, to the mixer, or from the mixer to the Saturn kiosk, so I can actually control volume, because otherwise this thing is pretty damn loud, and I don't want the wife killing me. So I can turn it down completely here, and I can even actually EQ it, which is pretty nice, especially considering Dracula X has such a great soundtrack. Now the next thing on the right here you'll see is a switch box. With the labels on these are completely wrong. I think I can have up to 4 systems. Unfortunately, because of the configuration I had to do, I'm blocking this, so I can only do 3, which isn't a huge deal. And this is routed to the composite portion of the TV that's in the inside of the Saturn kiosk. On the bottom here, we've got the GameCube, which unfortunately I really don't use that much because I play GameCube games on my Wii, so that one really sits dormant. My Atari 2600. My very, very awesome PC Engine. I love that thing. It works great. Atari Jaguar. And a television. And the reason this is so far to the left and there's nothing next to it right now is because I got a voice modulator that I'm going to be using. And you may notice that there's the Street Fighter 4 wall scroll that I've had kind of on the back of the wall there. And I'm sure you've seen it in videos before. And I'm sure a couple of you are thinking, why did you cover that? And mostly, and I'm not completely finished because there's still some wires on the right side that I got to tie down, but for some of the wires that are running back behind this stuff, I kind of wanted to clean it up, and a good way to hide it is to put it behind things, and that just kind of worked out nicely. So, and for those of you who aren't familiar, on the other side of the exact same shelf here, this is another video box. This is strictly for S-Video signals, so I don't run anything composite through this. There is a Genesis here, of course, but I have some attachments running in the back, and that's what makes the actual Genesis work, which I have to verify is still connected now that I think of it. Oh well. So anyway, 3DO through S-Video, Sega CD, Genesis, 32X, my little stack of Sonic and Knuckles and Game Gear. Dreamcast, there's my Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, Japanese, Saturn, PS1, Sony PlayStation, Famicom Disk System, Nintendo 64, Xbox, SNES, and this shelf I have. Now these little wire shelves are decent. The one that I actually had over here prior, I moved over to the family room downstairs because I kind of needed something to clean up my game systems a little bit and my accessories, because we got some stuff down there. We got a 360, PS3 and Wii, and actually PS2 Slim. So this right now used to have consoles on it, used to have the 64, and I kind of turned it into my long box game section, joystick holder and all that. And that's my new shelving system there. And eventually I'm hoping to replace that bookshelf, this little desk, whatever you'd call it, into one giant shelf from IKEA. I'll kind of take you to what I'm talking about. My wife and I share this bookshelf here, but what I want to do is take this bookshelf here and buy one of these at IKEA and put that in the corner where the black one is, This has got my various books and manga and art books and my wife's ghost books and everything. And as you can see, it is huge. So I'm having a pretty good feeling that I would be able to fit almost all my games in this shelf. I think I'm up to 1,400 games. I think I'd be able to fit all of them on this shelf, or at least the cartridge-based ones for sure. So kind of condense the room down a little bit. And not many people have seen this, but this is where my one Xbox 360 Dreamcast, my twin system, Famicom NES, and my LCD TV. And just for grins, I'll show you what I did with the shelf downstairs. And that's actually what I did to that. There is the LCD TV. And that's the shelf we had over there before. So it's got the Wii quad charger and my Tatsunoko arcade stick, one of them, and my tournament edition stick and all that. So a little bit more organizing, which is kind of nice. And that's pretty much it. I just want to show that off, give you guys some ideas of what you could do to kind of tidy up your collection. Again, they're blowing those shelves out at Staples, so you may want to check them out. That's all for now. Peace.